Hey guys, Brain Fuse here, and I guess I've been asked which deck would be my favorite deck, or which deck I would play if the anime was real and I was one of the characters in it. And I've actually thought about that before when the anime was real, or not when the anime was real, when the anime was like kind of popular, or when I watched the older anime. And I would always make fun of the characters because I was like, well, why wouldn't they just play a meta deck? You know, why wouldn't they just play? And then that girl came out and she basically destroyed Yugi. I mean, you know, it was really dumb because he won because of Soul Release. But, you know, I mean, he's kind of like a cheater. But anyway, if I was a character in the cartoon, I mean, I've only really recently learned that I really like to play control from Magic. In Magic, I learned that that's my favorite type of deck, control decks. And if I were a character in the cartoon, I would probably play Monarchs. Monarchs have a very controlling aspect to them. Each Monarch gives you an out to a situation. There isn't a Monarch that just blows up the board or anything, but that's what other cards are for. But, you know, the Monarchs that pop back row, Monarchs that do hand advantage, Monarchs that destroy monsters, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, you know, even if you don't want to destroy your opponent's monster, you can put the monster back on top of the deck with Ryza. You know, you can banish it with Caius. You can, you know, take it out of their hand with the salt. A Monarch for every situation. A lot of variations of Monarch decks. There's Frognarchs, you know, there's Monarch Control, there's just all sorts of Monarch decks. There's a deck that, you know, gives you the capacity to never run out of Monarch fodder, which seems a little bit ridiculous, but there's a lot of Monarch decks. So, yeah, I think I really like Monarchs. I like all the Monarchs, basically. I mean, you know, even if some of them seem dumb, there's always a situation for a Monarch. You know, even Grand Marg, you know, seems like the weakest one. People set stuff, you know, so you could use Grand Mark, try to pop something, and, you know, they can chain or whatever, but I mean, like, he still did what he was trying to do. So basically, my favorite deck type would be Monarchs. I really like Monarchs. I'm probably going to be playing some type of a Monarch build if I go to the regionals, you know, something like that. Well, I don't really want to call it Monarch build because it's really not going to have all the Monarchs in it. It's just going to have, like, probably Caius. But, you know, I really like Monarch, and especially after Caius came out. Just Caius is so amazing, such an amazing card, just by himself. Caius and Ryza are just ridiculous cards, and, yeah, so there you go. I like Monarchs. I'll probably play Monarchs in the cartoon. I think there are characters that play Monarchs in the cartoon, but they only play one Monarch each, or something. So they have, like, a water deck with Mobius, or a fire deck with the Solace, or whatever. So, but I would play them all. Yeah, so there's that. I guess the next people I'm going to ask this question to, you know, I don't even know if they're going to see this video, but it would be Mega Capital G. I want to know what his favorite deck type is, or if he was a cartoon character, what would he play, or Datgors, or not Datgors, but Normal from Datgors. What, if he was a cartoon character, what would his archetype be? So there you go. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to see when I put out new videos, and thanks for watching.